All right, so there it is, our bass boat. Been covered up for a while. Hey guys, how is everyone doing in YouTube world? We're gonna do a few things today. Might not be the longest video, but we are going to take the cover off. And as many of you know, there's a stain right here on the back. I'm gonna show you how I am going to fix that. But before we do, we have a sponsor. Check this out. Blue Frog energy drink. But more about that later. Let's get to cleaning up the boat. A lot of people don't know this, and I'm trying not to be too shaky. I own a business, self-employed, and when I first started in 2007, I actually started with doing interior work. So in that, being able to do interior work, I found some pretty cool things to use on carpets and different things like that. So I'm gonna get into my little bin right here and find the right color. As you can see on my colors, these are normal, typical paints you can find at any auto parts dealership. It'll say vinyl or fabric. You just choose the color. Now, a little hint. This is a nugget from the industry. You want to pick a color that's a little bit lighter in tone than your actual carpet or fabric, because for some reason, when you spray, it darkens up and it generally matches. So when you buy vinyl or fabric paint, it has what they call flex in it. So it's able to move and bend and kind of move around. So I'm going to pick a good color right here. And there went my Blue Frog. And so I'll start taking the cover off the boat. All right, so here we go. I'm looking at my color, and I knew it was gray. I didn't know exactly how dark. So I am going to start this. As you can see, vinyl fabric made by Duplicolor. That may be too dark. I think it's a little bit too dark. Let's try something else. I'm going to actually go down to a really light colored spray. And because when you're dealing with a dark color, a dark stain, sorry, you really want to bring it to a very light color and then work your way back. All right, as I started blending, that actually looks kind of good, guys. It's a little bit light. I'm gonna let this dry in. but that took away my dark stain. Now, when it comes to stuff like this, and maybe the edge of the boat here, a lot of people tape off, lay stuff there. You do feel more than welcome to do that. What I do, well, I'll show you what I do. I take a little lacquer thinner, and then I will blend, I'll clean all that off. I was blending, so I did that. All right, so let's let that dry in real good, and we'll come back with a little darker color. All right, so I've let that sit just a little bit. And now what I'm doing is just taking a rag, and we're gonna just brush it a little bit. Sometimes interior fabric colors and paints like that can kind of do what we call gumming up. Just gum up on you a little bit and be a little bit tacky. This breaks all that up. Everything's good and dry. You can see and feel. And now the darker color gray I thought I wanted to go with, I changed my mind. So now I'm going with a little lighter color gray again. Just because it's got the tone I want. Now you would have to understand a lot of paint mixtures and colors and tones and stuff like that. You don't have to be a master painter to do any of this. Just do it the way you like it. Make it match, see the colors in it. And so that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very, very happy with. So we're gonna clean up a little bit of the overspray on some of this stuff. You can see the original color here that I've blended in. I like it. Okay, so what I did is grabbed out of my truck a blue lint-free paper towel and some lacquer thinner. You can tell I work a lot. Look at that. So anyway, you can use a rag to do this, but if you're gonna, somebody is shooting something off in the distance. If you're gonna do that, make sure it's a good clean rag. The reason I like using these blue lint-free paper towels is they're really cheap, and I can use a lot of them if I need to. So let's open up the lacquer thinner here. Oh yes, nice and warm today. See how I can do this with you in my hands. All right, so we're gonna pour a little bit on this rag, like this so. And we're just gonna wipe this off. And so see how the paint comes off on it? If you keep wiping it that way, it just smears the paint. It doesn't really take it off with a rag, if you do a rag. So now I'm gonna do the side of the boat here. And all right, good clean boat. Okay, everybody, so let's talk about Blue Frog. Okay, everybody, let's talk about Blue Frog energy drink. Okay, I know you guys have been seeing me, something I got into. These things are super duper awesome. 100% organic. It has no pharmaceutical side effects at all. This is the Blue Frog 2. There's also the Blue Frog 1. One's got a little bit less sugar. Both of them use something called the fucoidin seaweed. Yes, that's right. I just used a big word. It's called the fucoidin seaweed. It's like a seaweed from Japan, and it is super amazing. It's like the most sought after seaweed on the planet, and that's what's in this. It kind of tastes like orange juice. It is way much more better than your regular energy drinks. No crash, no fall off, no damage to your bodies. I have friends that's been on that stuff that they've actually got issues because of it. So, Blue Frog energy drink. I will leave you a link in the description below. You click on that, you automatically get 15% off. there's a little button that says subscribe and save. Become a monthly subscriber. You get another 15% off for a total of 30%. Okay? So click the link below, check it out, and enjoy your blue frog. And then come back and comment and let me know what you think.